Hello everybody, I just finished my yoga with Loki and I'm drinking my yummy cucumber water. I just grabbed an old bottle that we had and used it. I love to use glass bottles better than the plastic. So yummy. I didn't realize how yummy cucumber water was, and I really didn't realize how really healthy it is to eat cucumbers. I love cucumbers. I love the little baby cucumbers. In fact, I have them all the time now, and I just snack on them. You know, like that'll be my breakfast, or that'll be my lunch or something, you know, just to have some cucumbers. And sometimes I have dressing, and sometimes I don't. But it's really good, and I love cucumbers. It is a gorgeous day again today. Everybody excited? I love mornings. I want to talk to you about, there's actually, there's so many things happening right now. It's so very exciting. There's so many things I want to talk to you about, but I'm probably going to have to do a few videos. So I want to tell you real quick though, just to give you an idea of what's been happening. So you guys know that I've been on this call with Lisa Nichols and learning so many things. It's so awesome. Everything is just, it just flows. Everything flows when you allow it, when you start appreciating, when you start, you never know what's going to happen or where you're going to be or what you're going to do, but everything just happens, okay? So once you start working on you, other things happen. And the universe finds other ways for you to connect and to start moving forward and to continue moving forward. When you stay stagnant, you don't get anything done. Okay, now something that I found, you know, there's always action. If you stay in action and motion, you're constantly moving forward. Okay, but before I used to think that I had to always be doing something. I had to always be doing something. To always be doing something. So I just kept myself so busy doing absolutely nothing. But I kept myself busy because I was supposed to stay in action. And I didn't realize until recently when I took my own time to realize me, that taking action doesn't just mean doing something. It could mean taking the time to read a book. It could mean taking the time to lay down on the grass. Birds all over making noise. Taking the time to lay on the grass and watch the grass, watch the birds, watch the clouds, watch the stars, be in the moment, taking the time to stop everything and just sit in the moment. Wow. When I realized that I was constantly my whole life just doing, because I was so trying to get somewhere and I was never getting anywhere, I realized, you know, I spent so much time doing that. I spent so much time just trying to do stuff. I tried to plan, I tried to do all this stuff, and nothing was working. And when I realized I was doing things that, well, especially that if it's not interest to you, it's hard to really get motivated to do it. You could put all the actions in plan and all the plans in action, and nothing's going to happen because it doesn't fill your soul. It has to fill your soul. Okay, so taking time for you to figure out who you are is so important, so important. And I really did, and I had to, I've taken a lot of time to fill my soul and to stop and watch the grass and to listen to so many coaches and to get so many different advices, because I want to tell you something. Just because you love somebody, just because you admire somebody, just because you're inspired by somebody, it does not mean that everything that they have to offer is for you, because you may not agree with something. But just because you don't agree with it, don't give away all the lessons you've learned, because you we're meant to have those lessons, the ones that trigger that spark in your soul. So what I want to talk about today, Lisa Nichols, because it's so awesome. The call that I've been on, so many things have been triggering. And I started before to get myself motivated to start actually focusing and writing my book, Life with Matt, and getting it really together. And actually am on chapter 9, which is really impressive for me, because I kept going in and out on what I wanted the book to look like, how I wanted it to look like, and then she talks about Lisa Nichols on the call that I did or am doing, talks about how to get a skeleton together, start writing out each chapter's titles and what you want in the chapter by just a little paragraph, what you're going to start doing and how it's going to be and stuff. And what I normally do was just go and do notes, right? So I was a bit ahead of that, but now I'm really ahead. Now I'm really ahead because I took the time and I did all that, like what she had suggested to do. And then the call, first started off how to publish your book or how to get yourself motivated to do stuff and how to get and then it got more detailed on who's your audience and what's your brand and all this other stuff. And then yesterday's call was so really, really cool again, because it talks about something I just really love, and that is, if you can't believe in yourself, basically, you're not going to get anywhere. We know that, right? Because we work through that. Because I talk about belief a lot, especially now. But it talks about how so many times in our life that we keep going back to, we keep looking at, and we go, yeah, but remember this? Yeah, but remember this? And so she gave some really good ideas on how to get through that. And of course, one of them is something I love to do anyways, and I have done a video on before, is mirror work, right? But she goes into so much more than just mirror work. So instead of just going in front of the mirror and saying your affirmations and saying that, you could say a sentence. So one of the sentences that she uses is, I am proud of you for. And then 7 times you answer that. You look at yourself in the mirror and you say to yourself, I am proud of you for. And then give an answer each time, 7 times. Different, right? Wow. Let me tell you. Even as much as I know, everything I learn, I empower now. I so empower. And one of the other things that she brought up yesterday was to ask yourself, well, actually, it just came up, and then I asked myself, because it was so clear to me, am I coachable? And I know there's been so many times that I thought I knew it all. There are so many times that I've went, no, I don't need to go ask for help. I got this. And I don't know if it was because I thought I knew it all, or because I didn't know where I was going, or I was afraid to ask for help, or I just wasn't ready. I don't know. But I know when she said that, it was a trigger for me. It was, am I coachable? Wow, there's been many times that I can see that I wasn't, but I really think now I'm learning everything I want to learn. You'll never, ever, ever know everything, just so you know. And you will never get it done. A beautiful thing from Abraham Hicks. I love that saying. You're never going to get it done. Every day is a different day. Every day brings something new, and you're going to learn something new, and you're going to experience something new. And that's just part of life. That's part of who you become and who you're growing into. It is so truly amazing. So if you don't have any coaches, go out there and get a whole bunch. And you don't have to go and pay for a coach. Although, if you can, and you want to learn something specific, then go. There are so many courses that you can take and so many people that you can connect with. But if all you can do is watch YouTube videos, if all you can do is connect with them on Facebook or Twitter or any other social media, then go do that. Because you are doing yourself an injustice if you are not learning something new every day. So, today, learn something new. Make it empowering for you, because you're worth it, and you're worth growing into the person you want to be, that you came here to be. You are amazing. Let your light shine. I love you. Make an amazing day, everybody.